नमस्कार। श्री Ramakrishna Kathamrita. कथामृतं तप्त जीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहं श्रवणमंगलं श्रीमदादतं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः। श्री रामकृष्ण कथामृतो प्रथम भाग चतुर्थ खंडो षष्ठ परिच्छेद. And Sri Ramakrishna is he has told us in our previous reading that yes, it is extremely difficult to destroy the ego, this I-ness, aham. What is the way out? If ego cannot be destroyed, how can we reach how can we continue our journey on the spiritual path of knowing the self, knowing the ultimate reality, getting the Brahmajnan? Sri Ramakrishna says it's not difficult. Let the ego remain. Doesn't matter. But that wretched ego, that rascal ego, that unripe ego, you convert it. You convert it into a servant ego. You convert it into a child ego. And your journey. Let that wretched ego not bring up its importance. It need not show us its face. Convert that unripe army to Dash army, Balok army. And then, like Sri Ramakrishna had told us, that retaining that kind of a servant ego, that ripe ego, it is not at all harmful. That servant ego or a child ego will not get you into any of those negativities which keep you taking away from knowing your real self. It will remove that curtain of the delusion and bring you face to face with who you really are. So, Sri Ramakrishna now is further telling us, and then he had also given us that example that retaining that kind of a servant ego or a child ego is like a sugar candy. With ordinary sugar and sweetmeats, you may develop acidity, but not like with sugar candy. Sugar candy is harmless. So, the servant ego or the child ego, the ripe ego, is absolutely harmless. It won't interfere on your journey of finding the ultimate truth. Sri Ramakrishna says, Jnana Yog Bhari Kothin. Jnana Yog Bhari Kothin. Jnana Yog, the way of knowledge, is extremely difficult. Keep on reading the texts and trying to find out what is the real nature of the Atman and all. If you go on that path of knowledge, it's extremely difficult. Dehatma buddhi na gele gyan hoina. Unless and until this body consciousness is destroyed, you will not get the knowledge. It's a body consciousness. Because of body, we are somehow managing the show. Now, this Atma Buddhi, that when we're constantly saying, I'm body, I'm in this body, the Atman is dwelling in this body, and in this manner, projecting body to be all and all, till the time you are doing it, you cannot get done. You cannot get the real knowledge because all your energies, all your thought processes, all your discriminative abilities, they are focused on this body, which is perishable, which is not the ultimate, which is not everlasting, which is not eternal. And this body and mind, this complex is keeping us away from knowing the ultimate reality. So, We have to destroy this Dehatma Buddhi, this body consciousness. Only then can we reach the Atma. Till the time we are giving importance to body. And what happens when we keep on giving importance to the physical body? Automatically we get trapped in the worldly attachments of lust and greed, because these are bodily functions. And till the time we are trapped in this trap of lust and greed, of Kamini, Kanchan, there is no way for us to get out of this net. So we have to start getting away from bodily uh, cognition, from the dehat buddhi, from the conviction that I am the body. Get this conviction: I am the Atman, I am the eternal, I am the Nitya, I am the Shuddha, ever pure, ever present, everlasting. Kaliyuge onnogoto prana, dehatma buddhi, oham buddhi joina. Sri Ramakrishna is cautioning us that in this Kali Yuga, our life depends on food. Entire life energy in this Kali Yuga, it depends on food. And with this conviction of body consciousness, see, one day, supposing on say Ekadashi day, we are keeping a fast. What is our condition by evening? If full day we are maintaining fast, we don't eat anything. Some people don't even take a drop of water. What happens by evening? It is all, they just keep on waiting for the time that the fast is to be broken. The entire focus, the ladies, the married ladies, they perform that fast of Karwa Chauth. And the tradition is after seeing moon through that strainer, then they have to, not a direct vision of the moon, something like that, then they can eat. So till the time, and what happens while doing this fast? Towards evening, hmm, entire attention is, has moon come up in the sky? Entire attention is on that. Forget about the thought on why they are doing this fast. So that is what happens in the Kali Yuga. Sri Ramakrishna says we are so much dependent upon food that uh, we have to be constantly keep our body nourishing, and with that the body consciousness can never go away. We have to depend on food. Our life force depends upon food. Do we don't eat, if we don't drink water, how pathetic is our condition? So Sri Ramakrishna says, with the moment you have to depend on food, means you are focusing only on body consciousness. Your body cannot tolerate fasting. Your body, it keeps on asking more and more and more. So till the time this body consciousness lasts, the I-ness, the ego, the aham cannot be destroyed, cannot disappear, because our entire focus is on the bodily functions. So, dehat koli juge unno ko to prana dehatma buddhi hom buddhi joina. I koli yuger pokhe bhakti jog. That's why Sri Ramakrishna says, don't get into the all those intricate hassles of getting knowing the ultimate reality through the path of knowledge. So he says, for Kali path of devotion, bhakti is the most suited. Because what happens? You keep on doing your, you're not focused on destroying the ego. That you take that sword of knowledge and the ego into. No, you're not doing that. You are following the path of devotion and converting that ego into a devotee ego, a servant ego, child ego, and then you are performing all your devotional practices, you're chanting and singing the name of the Lord, and you are coming nearer and nearer to the divine. Bhakti path, Shohaj path. It is very easy compared to the way path of knowledge, path of devotion is extremely easy. आंतरिक व्याकुल होए তার নাম গুণগান করো প্রার্থনা করো ভগবানকে লাভ করবে কোনো সন্দেহ নাই. Sri Ramakrishna is telling us the easiest way of attaining the ultimate knowledge. He says that Antrik Vyakul Hoy, have developed that yearning from your inner mind. Have a strong yearning. Have a strong yearning like if you are drowned in water, how much you will pant and yearn to come up and have that breath of air. That kind of yearning. Have a total absolute yearning. With that yearning mind, with that yearning attitude, our Naam Gungan Koro. Keep on chanting His name. Keep on singing His glories. Arthana Koro. Keep on praying. Keep on praying with a yearning heart. Keep on praying with tears flowing from your eyes. ভগবানকে লাভ করবে কোনো সন্দেহ নাহি. There is no doubt that you will not attain the ultimate truth. You will not realize, have the God realization. There is no doubt upon that. Have yearning. Have that sincere yearning. Antarik vyakul hoye. That is the main clause in this sentence, that in this teaching that Sri Ramakrishna has given us. And once you have that earnest yearning, sincere yearning, keep on chanting the name of the Lord. Keep on praying to the Lord. Keep on singing Lord's glories. And then there is no doubt, there is no confusion, there is no doubt at all that you won't have God realization. You will definitely get it. যেমন জলরাশির উপর বাঁশ না রেখে একটি রেখা কাটা হয়েছে, যেই দুই ভাগ জল. It is like, once again Sri Ramakrishna is giving that example. It is like drawing a line on the surface of water by putting a stick on the surface of water. And then you say, okay, I have divided water, some water this side, some water that. I have divided it in two parts. On this side of the stick is some water, on that side of the stick there is some water. It is like that. Ar rekha onekhon থাকে না. Line that you have created by putting stick on the water, it won't last long. The moment you take out that stick, the division of water is gone. It is all over. Likewise, Sri Ramakrishna says, this particular das ami, bhakter ami, ki baloker ami, era jeno amir rekha matro. When you convert this wretched, rascal, negative, unripe ego to the ripe ego by turning it as Dashami, servant ego, servant I, or Bhakterami, a devotee I, devotee ego, or Balokir Ami, I am the child of mother. If you convert this I into a servant or devotee or a child ego, the child I-ness, it is like just that stick creating a difference, division of that water body. is so temporary that the moment you come nearer to your chosen ideal, your Lord, the Divine Mother, to the Eternal Mother, this stick automatically it gets removed. And then there is only one body. Then you are on the seventh plane. Then you are attaining the samadhi. Then you are enjoying that ultimate bliss, and you have all the knowledge with you. So that is Sri Ramakrishna's teaching. Convert this wretched ego into a servant ego, into a devotee ego, into a child ego. Become child of the mother. How easy the path is. Sri Ramakrishna has shown us such an easy path. Become a child of the mother. Become a servant of the master. Become a devotee of the Lord. And you will definitely have the God realization. There is no doubt about it. Sri Ramakrishna has, uh, assured us. কোনো সন্দেহ নয়, ভগবান লাভকে লাভ করবে. There is no doubt that, and you will definitely have the God realization. So let us follow this path. Let us become servant. Let us convert this wretched ego into servant ego, the uh, child ego, or just the devotee ego. Child ego, best thing, isn't it? Just be child and keep on praying to the mother, keep on singing mother's glories, keep on chanting the name of the mother. And God realization cannot be hidden from us anymore. That entire veil, that entire covering will just get removed. That stick from the surface of the water will get removed, and the water will become one. We will become one with the divine. We will become one with our mother. So that is Sri Ramakrishna's teaching, and we have completed the sixth chapter. Next, we will start the seventh chapter, Saptam Pariched, from next reading onward. And Sri Ramakrishna is continuing this teaching of how the path of devotion is the path of this age. Yog, Yugo Dharma, Ganu Yog, Boro Kothin. So that is the topic is still not ended. Sri Ramakrishna is further going to enlighten us on path of devotion that we will pick up in our next reading. So for today, Om Namah Shri Bhagavate Ramakrishnaaya. Sri Ramakrishna Namastu. Jai Thakur. Jai Swami.